Today we're taking a look at some NBA matches, which are happening on Wednesday, April 21st, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. So here are my betting suggestions for Philadelphia 76ers versus Phoenix Suns match. The Suns enter this contest winners of 5 of their last 6 outings as they were able to atone for an off night at home versus the San Antonio Spurs at home on April 17th to take out the Milwaukee Bucks in overtime Monday night in Game 1 of their 5-game East Coast road swing. And while the home team was able to take a 7-point lead into the final period, Phoenix rallied during this time to force overtime before narrowly outscoring the Bucks for their 41st win of the season. 4 of the 5 starters for the Suns posted 20 or more points, with Devin Booker leading the way with 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 dimes. Chris Paul posted a double-double with 22 and 13 assists as the Suns shot 48% from the floor while hitting 17 trays. They were also able to cover as 3-point favorites, yet are just 2 to 3 ATS in their last 5 overall. The 76ers halted a 4-game win streak they fell at home Monday night to the suddenly red-hot Golden State Warriors by 11 points. After a tied first half, the Warriors began to pull away in the second en route to sending Philadelphia to their 18th loss of the season. Joel Embiid came 2 assists shy of a double-double while shooting a dismal 8-21 from the floor, while Tobias Harris and Ben Simmons did not suit up for the contest. In all, the 76ers shot under 40% from the field while finishing 12 of 32 from long range while committing 12 turnovers, 4 by Embiid. Furthermore, the team was destroyed from the perimeter by a Warriors team that posted 14 trays, 10 by Steph Curry, who ended the game with 49 points. The 76ers dropped their 3rd straight against the number, failing to cover as 4.5-point favorites. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Phoenix Suns -1. The Sixers have gone over the total just twice in the last 11 games, and we've already laid out how the Suns have turned into a big over team. Philly is pushing the pace and Phoenix is not. Something's gotta give, and the fact that this game is nearly a pick'em is simply perfect. The Phoenix Suns look for a win after winning 12 of their last 14 games. The Phoenix Suns are averaging 114.7 points on 48.9% shooting and allowing 108.2 points on 45.9% shooting. Devin Booker is averaging 25.4 points and 4.5 assists, while Chris Paul is averaging 15.7 points and 4.6 rebounds. The Suns are 12 to 5 ATS in their last 17 road games and 44 to 21 ATS in their last 65 games overall. The 76ers are 6 to 1 ATS in their last 7 games following a straight-up loss, and 0 to 5 ATS in their last 5 home games. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under 220.5. So here are my betting suggestions for New York Knicks versus Atlanta Hawks match. The Hawks were able to pick up a double-digit win versus the Orlando Magic at home to win their 2nd straight along with their 5th in 6 outings, as the defense held the road team to only 40% shooting, 22% from long range, while forcing 10 turnovers. On the other hand, the offense boasted 6 double-digit scores, with John Collins and Clint Capella leading with double-doubles. Trae Young went 9 of 10 from the free throw line for 25 points, while Lou Williams had one of his best games since being traded from the Los Angeles Clippers, posting 22 points despite going 2 to 7 from deep. Atlanta was able to cover as 12.5-point favorites and are 5 to 1 ATS in last 6 outings. The Knicks continue their red-hot streak, winning their 7th straight game after taking out the Charlotte Hornets at home, as they were able to right themselves on the defensive end in the second half, giving up only 31 points en route to the win. R.J. Barrett along with Reggie Bullock had monster night from 3-point range as they accounted for 11 of the team's 18 trays while posting 24 and 16 points, respectively. And despite a horrible shooting night, 5-16 FG/1-5-3 FA, Julius Randle recorded a double-double with 16 points and 10 boards. The Knicks are also on fire against the number of late winning ATS in their last 10 outings, including as 5-point favorites versus the Hornets. Atlanta was in action Tuesday night at home against Orlando and beat the Magic 112-96 in a Southeast Division matchup. The Hawks beat Indiana 129-117 at home Sunday afternoon in their previous contest. New York was in action at home against Charlotte Tuesday night and continued their winning ways with a 109-97 victory. The Knicks knocked off New Orleans 122-112 in overtime Sunday in their most recent contest. In the all-time regular season series, the Hawks own a 197-182 advantage between the teams. My first betting advice for that game is to pick New York -2. This game has a lot on the line in the Eastern Conference standings, so I expect both teams to give a comprehensive effort on the defensive end. New York is already the top-ranked defense in the NBA, and it will be facing an Atlanta squad that is without 3 of its double-digit scorers due to injuries. The Knicks are also one of the worst defensive teams in the league and are one-dimensional with Randle right now. Looking at the betting trends, the Hawks are 4-0 ATS in their last 4 road games, 3-1-1 ATS in their last 5 games playing on 0 days rest, and 5-1 ATS in their last 6 games overall. The Knicks are 5-0 ATS in their last 5 home games, 5-0 ATS in their last 5 games playing on 0 days rest, and 26-1 ATS in their last 27 games overall. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under 217. So here is my betting suggestion for Houston Rockets versus Utah Jazz match. The Jazz are 1-4 ATS in their last 5 road games, 3-7 ATS in their last 10 games following a win of more than 10 points, and 1-4 ATS in their last 5 games overall. The Rockets are 16-36 ATS in their last 52 home games and 19-43 ATS in their last 62 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 6-1 in the last 7 meetings overall. The Jazz are 3-7-1 ATS in the last 11 meetings overall, and the Jazz are 5-1 ATS in the last 8 meetings in Houston. The Jazz are 1-4 ATS in their last 5 road games and 1-4 ATS in their last 5 games overall. The Rockets are 16-36 ATS in their last 52 home games and 19-43 ATS in their last 62 games overall. The under is 5-2 in Jazz last 7 road games. The over is 5-2 in Rockets last 7 overall. The Jazz are 5-1 ATS in the last 8 meetings in Houston and 3-7-1 ATS in the last 11 meetings. The Houston Rockets need a win after losing 11 of their last 13 games. The Houston Rockets are averaging 107.9 points on 44.2% shooting and allowing 114.9 points on 47.2% shooting. Christian Wood is averaging 21 points and 9.3 rebounds, while John Wall is averaging 20.4 points and 6.7 assists. Kelly Olynyk is the third double-digit scorer, and Eric Gordon is grabbing 2.1 rebounds. The Houston Rockets are shooting 33.7% from beyond the arc and 74.2% from the free throw line. The Houston Rockets are allowing 37.9% shooting from deep and are grabbing 42.4 rebounds per game. The Jazz have been on a nice run lately, and they took plenty of confidence from their easy win over the Lakers on Monday, while the Rockets have been ice cold lately as they've lost 33 of their last 37 games, and they were hardly competitive in their blowout loss to the Heat in their last outing. My betting advice for that game is to pick Utah Jazz -11. So here is my betting suggestion for Dallas Mavericks versus Detroit Pistons match. The Pistons are 1-4-1 ATS in their last 6 games against a team with a winning record and 3-1-1 ATS in their last 5 games overall. The Mavericks are 0-4 ATS in their last 4 home games, 9-21 ATS in their last 30 games against a team with a losing record, and 0-5 ATS in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 7-3 in the last 10 meetings overall. The Suns are 1-3-1 ATS in the last 5 meetings overall, and the Pistons are 3-1-1 ATS in the last 5 meetings in Dallas. Dallas is trying to finish the season strong after dropping 5 of its last 7 games. The Mavericks come into Wednesday's matchup in 7th place in the Western Conference standings with a 30-26 overall record. Meanwhile, Detroit has won 2 of its last 3 games to put its spot atop the NBA draft lottery in jeopardy. The Pistons enter the final stretch of the regular season tied with the Orlando Magic for the 3rd worst record in the NBA. The Pistons are 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games, playing on 1 day's rest, and 3-1 ATS in their last 5 games overall. The Mavericks are 0-4 ATS in their last 4 home games and 0-5 ATS in their last 5 games overall. The under is 3-0-1 in Pistons' last 4 overall. The under is 20-8 in Mavericks' last 28 overall. The Pistons are 3-1 ATS in the last 5 meetings in Dallas and 1-3 ATS in the last 5 meetings. The Dallas Mavericks need a win after losing 5 of their last 7 games. The Dallas Mavericks are averaging 111.3 points on 46.7% shooting and allowing 110 points on 45.7% shooting. Luka Doncic is averaging 28.6 points and 8.7 assists, while Kristaps Porzingis is averaging 20.5 points and 9.4 rebounds. Tim Hardaway Jr. is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Jalen Brunson is grabbing 3.6 rebounds. The Dallas Mavericks are shooting 35.7% from beyond the arc and 77.6% from the free throw line. The Dallas Mavericks are allowing 36.6% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.6 rebounds per game. Dennis Smith Jr. and Rodney McGruder are both listed as out for Wednesday, so the Pistons will be shorthanded once again, and they might be feeling like they're in with a chance, as the Mavericks have been struggling with 4 losses in their last 5 games. My betting advice for that game is to pick Dallas minus 12.5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.